Hey guys, what's that? You like my new t-shirt? Well, you can get this and lots of other new things at danandphilshop.com. Is that too much? I think that was too much. So I packed up my life for 3 months and arrived in the land of eagles and IHOP, America. I didn't want to miss home too much, so I actually brought my pillow with me. Is that weird? Just a little bit of home that I can take with me wherever I go. I'll stop fondling it now. I'm in Florida right now, the land of the oranges. Is it? There's lots of orange-related things here. And I'm living on the edge of a gator-filled lake. Have a look at some nature. 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 It wasn't that easy getting here though. I was running late, having packed my suitcase at about 4 AM. Stop judging me. Side note, I only brought 5 pairs of boxers for 11 weeks. I should probably go shopping. So the night before, I had to book a cab on Dan's phone as mine wasn't working. So I woke him up in the morning, checked his phone, it said your cab has arrived, shut the door, locked everything up, went downstairs with my 2 suitcases and no cab. There was no cab to be seen. There was no person to be seen. It was like 28 days later. No one anywhere. Now I didn't have the cab number as it was locked away upstairs on Dan's phone, so I tried to call him. Do not disturb. Typical Dan. Tried to ring the doorbell. The doorbell decided to break at that exact moment. No doorbell. So I just started banging on the door. I was banging so hard it woke up all the neighbours and their dogs and all the pigeons in London. The only person that it didn't wake up was Danny Boy, who was just completely dead to the world. So I started hammering harder on the door until finally he opened it all bleary-eyed like, what's going on? And I was just like, give me the phone! So he gave me the phone, I called the cab man and I said, hello, where are you? And he said, so he'd obviously been sucked into some kind of hell dimension where people sound like broken dishwashers. Turned out he parked a mile away and refused to move, so I had to jump in another cab and the cab driver said, yeah mate, you're totally gonna miss your plane. Thanks for the confidence, dude. Of course, every single resident of the universe was on their way to Gatwick Airport. I was sweating, my back was sweating, my eyes were sweating. That might have been tears, actually. But I checked Google Maps on my phone and I was due to arrive at 9:58, except check-in closed at 10 AM. So we finally pulled in and I was dragging my 2 suitcases behind me like a flailing deer on roller skates, running down tunnels, up a lift. It was the furthest place ever. Gatwick Airport is like a maze. I think I medically died about 3 times between the car and the airport. My lungs felt like cotton wool. So I finally, with my dying breaths, made it to the desk at bang on 10 o'clock. And the lady said, oh hello, your plane was delayed, so you've got loads of time. Are you kidding me? If I could Hulk out at any moment, it would have been that moment. But yes, I made it! Woo! So far I've been severely overwhelmed with the choice of cereal. You've got Vanilla Crunch, Vanilla Wheats, Vanilla Toast Crunch Wheats. In the end, I went for something a bit left field. I went for French Toast Crunch. Look, it's in the shape of tiny toasts. It's even got a little crust around the edge. And somehow, miraculously, it actually tastes of French toast. What's going on? I don't understand how this exists. So I'm immediately writing a letter to the Queen to get some of these bad boys in the UK. Hopefully she's watching this. Anyway, despite this house being lovely, I have been having a lot of trouble sleeping here because when we arrived, I walked into my room to discover this. Why does this exist? What were you made for? I thought this guy was bad. Oh no, it gets worse. My bed is observed by a whole herd of these things watching me sleep. Come play with us, Philip. How can anyone sleep with an entire troop of demon clowns just ready to pounce on them? It's like The Conjuring, but worse. So yeah, I'm probably gonna sleep on the sofa for the rest of my time here. I'm gonna have a mini holiday in the sun now, hopefully become a bit less Voldemorty, and then I start the tour with Dan. We're kicking it off at Playlist Live Orlando, and then we're going to Jacksonville, Fort Lauderdale, Clearwater, and then the rest of America and Toronto. Can't forget Toronto. I've had a lot of people tweeting me saying, but Phil, I want to come, but I don't think I'm the right age, or I might be coming alone, and I don't want to feel awkward and intimidated, and I don't want to go on stage. Do not worry, Tatanoff is the funnest and safest thing ever, I promise. People of all ages come to the show, and it's a really chilled and happy atmosphere, and any audience participation is voluntary. Do not worry, Dan would not allow that. Whilst most of the tour is sold out now, there are still some tickets left for some of the venues, so go to danandphiltour.com and you can come and keep me company in America, which would be nice. So thanks for watching. Please thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. You can click on this creepy, terrifying, horrific doll to subscribe, and I promise I will never put it in another video ever again. And I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye. I'm sorry. There is a giant beast on my window.
Oh my god, there's 2 of them now. What is happening? Are they gonna breed?